A grand jury has indicted a woman who played a pivotal role in child custody cases in Colorado.
But her testimony may not have been credible, and she could have impacted several families. That's because the Attorney General's office says she lied about her resume.
Denver 7 reporter and attorney Jessica Crawford's in the studio to explain this one. Jessica?
Yes, well, she was a child and family investigator, and that's someone who's appointed by the judge in child custody cases. They look into the families and they submit a report about how much parenting time each parent should get or which parent should have the authority to make important decisions. I spoke with one man whose case was mentioned in Shannon McShane's indictment, and he says that he's still working to repair the emotional and financial damage that was done after McShane worked on his case.
That whenever I hear the name Shannon McShane, that emotion comes flooding back of those key points.
Father Steve Ramirez is still dealing with the emotions of having 3 of his kids taken away from him in a 2022 child custody case. Shannon McShane was appointed by the court to be a child and family investigator, or CFI, in his case. Ramirez told me he was shocked to see the results of McShane's investigation.
It was somewhere along the lines of that I'm an abusive father. According to her, I was some high-class gang member.
As a result of those claims, Ramirez says his children were immediately relocated to their mother in California, despite not having lived with her for 4 years.
I couldn't even look at their bedroom. Their bedroom door made me sad. I would see it and I would just start to cry. I told my wife, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this house. It just reminds me of my kids that I don't have. You know, it hurt.
His attorney fought to disprove McShane's accusations, and according to an indictment, quote, the judge in the case had deep concern for McShane's credibility. He found that the report and testimony were so lopsided that he had McShane removed from the roster of eligible CFIs in the 13th Judicial District.
That doesn't help the situation. It doesn't make me feel any better.
It took several months and thousands in legal fees, but Ramirez has gotten his children back since then. He says the indictments against McShane don't fix the pain that his family continues to feel.
Whether she goes to jail or doesn't go to jail, she is guilty, not guilty. It doesn't fix what she did to us. And it doesn't fix everything that happened to all the other families, because we were not alone.
And the charges she's facing are Class 3 and 4 felonies. A Class 3 felony can carry a prison sentence between 4 and 12 years.
What a heartbreak. So let's get your perspective as a family attorney.
So when are child and family investigators needed in family law cases?
So any parent can ask for a CFI in a case, and a judge can appoint one if they want more evidence about the home lives of the kids involved. And they can be really helpful in giving insight beyond that he said, she said that often happens in child custody cases. And for any parents going through a custody battle, after this indictment especially, it may be helpful to ask your attorney to look deeply into the resumes of CFI candidates in your area, because one of the reasons we're even talking about this case today is because a dad did exactly that and found that McShane didn't really have a PhD, which led into them looking into her further.
Wow.
Gosh, all right.
Don't mess with people's kids. Yeah, that's tough.
Jessica, thank you. And we have a lot more about this indictment right now on our website. All you have to do is click on this story on Denver7.com.